We are in front of a situation in the Arab world where the status quo is not stable at all, but also it is extremely dangerous, not only in the Arab world, but also everywhere else. Because you should not forget that the chaos that started in the Arab world and the waves of refugees changed actually Europe also to a large extent. The rise of right wing and the elected new right wing governments in many European countries and so on. So there is a new dynamic going to emerge in this region, much worse than what we have seen in the 2010. And it might be even more violent because the fact that the peaceful demonstrations at the first phase of the Arab Spring up to the military intervention that happened in Syria and also in Libya, in my opinion, is right now seen as a naive dream of that old generation or 10 years ago generation. So I don't see the new thinking is going to be towards that kind of peaceful demonstrations and peaceful slogans. And I'm afraid of that, actually. And what is much more dangerous at this moment in time is the following. Before we had ideals, we have ideological foundations and parties and groups and movements that were raising slogans about what they would like to achieve in the future. Most of that has been demolished. So the current reality in the Arab world does not have leaders at all. It means the opposition have been destroyed to an extent that we are in front of angry generation, disillusioned, defeated, but also at the same time doesn't have kind of framework to operate within, or leaders to listen to, or ideals that you can structure and build as a paradigm for the future. And this is also, in my opinion, a recipe of chaos. So I would like to conclude by saying the Arab Spring started as a moment of awakening in the Arab world, and it was a beautiful moment. No one must regret. It was not a mistake. What happened afterward is the authoritarian regimes. All of us should work together in order to reduce this risk of a catastrophic explosion that I can see it about to happen. Thank you very much.